loss is a big problem. 15% of the population has a significant hearing loss. And I kept thinking about assistive listening as a solution. And I also realized that the companies that were providing this product weren't doing a lot of interesting, innovative, creative things. And I thought, there's an opening for a company to come in and innovate in this space, in these products and these solutions. From the beginning, we wanted to be the company that was the easiest to do business with. So Listen is about creating great experiences from start to finish. So yes, you need to have really good, simple, easy to use solutions. But we also wanted to make a company that was easy for our dealers to purchase our products. But you need to make the experience all the way through as good as it possibly can. And that really goes back to being the company that's the easiest to do business with. We started with RF products. We spent 2 years developing the products. It was a typical startup. You're working late hours, you're solving problems as they come. We used outside resources to do most of the engineering, but we really focused on really doing a different product with a fairly limited amount of resources. You start a business, even though we had been in this industry before, and we get this product done and we start taking it out to customers, and you never know, how is it going to go? Is it going to be adopted? And that is exactly what we did achieve.
It would be really easy to stop at the first stop and go, yep, we deliver a great experience for compliance. We deliver the product that's needed for people to get their occupancy certificates. But that's not good enough for us because we do truly want people to have the best experience that they can.
Later on in, I think 2008, we came out with infrared products. Instead of using RF to transmit the audio, we use infrared light. And that was a major, major milestone in the company's history.
We took this technology advancement with the way that the light passed through our product and just made it so much better. Customers started asking us, hey, can I use my smartphone to receive the audio as opposed to having to pick up a receiver at the customer service desk or leave my driver's license? So how do you make the customer's, journey and experience better? And so we started talking about Wi-Fi and how do you deliver audio over Wi-Fi?
And finally, we started developing technology for that. It opens it up for a much bigger market, for new other applications and uses, and it's very exciting. Everyone should have the same experience. If we can develop technology and solutions that can solve that problem, why not do that?
We allow people to go back to places that they love, to theaters, to church, to ball games, right? And to just interact with things that are meaningful to them.
Every time we fulfill that purpose, it becomes even more motivating and makes us more passionate about solving problems and helping people. We enable people to listen, but to do that, we need to be good listeners.
For the future, there's so much new technology. And so let's continue to iterate. Let's continue to be innovators. Let's continue to really understand what the market wants and where it's going, and then to be there.